Okay, so thank you for joining me again in this class. So we've been able to deal with the skirt measurements. Now we're moving on to the bodice measurements, and for the bodice measurements we need 6 measurements. We need 3 round measurements, and then we need vertical and horizontal measurements. By now you're understanding what I mean by round measurements and straight measurements. So the first round measurement that we'll need is our chest measurements. Our chest measurement is measured round the chest. It's called round the body, under the arm, above the bust. But you'll see it more when I'm describing it on the mannequin. So round the body, under the arm, above the bust. That's the chest measurement. The next measurement is the bust measurement, and that's the fullest part of my breast area. That's round the body, the fullest part of my breast area. And then the third measurement is the waist. That's your natural waist, where it flatters you the most. Your tiny waist. That's your waist measurement. So those are the 3 round measurements, and now we need to move on to our vertical and horizontal measurements. So the next measurement I need to take is my back length. Back length is my nape to waist. It's also known as nape to waist, and when we're drafting our pattern we're going to be using it a lot, so I like to call it scale. So just bear in mind scale. The 5th measurement we're taking is our back width. That's from one side of the end of the shoulder to the other side of the shoulder. I'll be taking it on my mannequin so you understand it better. And then the last measurement we're taking is our shoulder measurement. So now let's get to the mannequin and I'll show you how to do it. I think I brought that charger, a battery charger. Okay. So, yeah. Hello. We're about to do our... Hello, so let's start measuring. So the first measurement I'm going to be taking, remember, is the chest. So I said it's around the body, under the arm. So you can see that it's going under my arm, under the arm of the mannequin, around the body, above the bust. So when you are taking this measurement, please take note to check that the tape is not dropping. Take note to check that your tape is not dropping. So my measurement is 41.